From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
If you recall back in December and the beginning of January, we kept talking about our atmospheric river setups, which is a stream of moisture like a river in our atmosphere. And that's what we have right now. We were saying back then, gosh, if we could only get a few more of these to set up as we head through the winter, then we'd be set. But unfortunately, we were largely dry through the second half of January, all of February, the first half of March. We need this event, and it will be possibly the most precipitation that we've seen across the region since the beginning of January. So here's our AR, our atmospheric river. Unfortunately, though, we don't get to take the lion's share of this moisture as it comes in. You see that this stream of moisture, we'll call it our fire hose here, it kind of rains out over the Cascades, and as it makes its way across the Blues, it breaks apart a little bit. If you had a wet sponge and you squeezed it out over the Cascades and then you squeezed it out over the next range of mountains that it makes its way past, then it just doesn't have a whole lot left to squeeze out once it makes it into our region. We will still get a significant precipitation event out of this for our region. It just could be more. We could use more. I'll show you the close-up here of our hour-by-hour forecast with the timing of this wet weather for tomorrow. I would plan on a steady rain through the first half of the day. So morning commute until about lunchtime, it's going to be umbrella weather. That includes the bus stop. I would bring the rain gear for the bus stop. Even if you're planning on heading out of the workplace to get some lunch outside, you still might want the rain gear. Scattered snow showers, accumulating snow above 6,000 feet through the first half of the day. And then all of this breaks apart to more isolated, widely scattered in nature into the afternoon. And watch what happens as we break apart the cloud cover and we get a little bit of sunshine in here. It gives us more fuel, a little bit more lift, instability. We could even get an isolated rumble of thunder in the forecast area. That includes the mountains through tomorrow afternoon. It's nothing crazy, nothing feisty. We're not looking for gusty, damaging winds or anything of that nature, but still don't count it out. If you hear it in the distance, that's spring on its way. How much precipitation can we squeeze out of this system? These numbers are looking good and they're fairly consistent. I would say that it probably is about 2/10 of an inch, the range for the Treasure Valley, up to maybe 1/3 of an inch of water equivalent. This is all rain for the valley, but as we take it up into the mountain valleys, it'll be a little bit of wet snow. How much for Long Valley? Maybe 1/3 of an inch up to 1/2 an inch. There's that range that I'm giving you there. Now with temperatures though, tomorrow, in the west central mountains, in the mountain valley locations, up into the low 40s, I think it is more of a wet snow. So below 5,000 feet, Council, Cambridge, Idaho City, Garden Valley, Placerville, rain. That's all you're expecting. Then you get above 5,000 feet into the mountain valleys, 1 to 2 inches of a slushy accumulation. Our area ski resorts should win okay with this, 4 to 6, maybe 8 inches of snow above 6,500 feet. So looking decent, and we'll take every drop and snowflake we can get. A wet day through the Magic Valley, though only expecting about 1/10 of an inch of precipitation there. Into the central mountains, some of that rain snow mix. It's a wet, heavy snow. We're not talking about fluff factor here. The temperatures just aren't cold enough for that. West central mountains, rain snow mix. Into the lower Treasure Valley, all wet, not white. We're looking for high temperatures in the mid and upper 50s tomorrow, and even in some cases up to 60 degrees like you saw there in Ontario. In fact, our temperatures tomorrow afternoon may look very similar to our temperatures today. It just will feel very different tomorrow afternoon, and it is an active weather day. I forgot to put my little St. Patrick's Day icon there on Thursday, but for all my planners out there, you know, that's when you, in the morning, you have to put your corned beef in the crock pot.
Oh, that's a very good point. And really starts to feel like you get into spring when it is St. Patrick's Day. And then of course, you know, the vernal equinox, but we'll still get snow after.
Yes, yeah, and we need it. So to keep doing the snow dances is what I would say.
You've been doing that?
All winter long.
On camera?
Yeah, well, there's proof.